Welcome back. Let's put this in the ether. You know what? No matter how hard you try to explain to a woman about certain things, right? Certain things, right? That's logical. She will never understand you. She will never gonna understand you, cause the way women are, right? They're based on delusional and illogical things. They're based on their emotions, right? When your brain is just based on emotions, right, and feelings, right, you're not gonna understand basic logic the way guys do it. No matter how hard you try, guys, right? No matter how you try to teach a woman, right, or say anything, she'll always be confused. She's not gonna understand you. She's gonna always try to outdo you, outwit you, thinking that this thing is right, this thing is right, this thing is her way, the highway. She don't know what she's talking about. She don't know what she's getting herself into, right? This is why it's pointless try to argue with a woman, try and convince her that your side is the best. Because there's no point on convincing a woman because she's not based on logical reasoning. That's why a lot of women out there are so argumentative. They have a lot of attitude against you, right? They put you down. They hate you. They hate men. Most women out there hate men, right? You have to understand that, right? She will not listen to you, and she will not understand what you are saying, right? No matter how hard you try. That's why I tell guys, like, when you're in an argument with a woman, don't try to argue with her. Just go the opposite direction. Go somewhere else, right? Go cool down. Count to 10. Blow some steam off, right? Because she's always going to be confrontational. That's what she wants from you. She don't understand that being confrontational does not solve anything. Arguing and bickering does not solve anything. These are just demonstration of masculinity, which women try to demonstrate, right? She try to dominate you by shouting, have a shouting contest over you, by berating you, beating you down, right? It's their version of showing some kind of dominance, which women does not supposed to have. This is not a idea characteristic in which a rational woman should have, right? To be dominant. That's not a woman. That's not within a woman's nature. That's not within her character to do that. There's something wrong with her, right? She had to be the submissive one and listen to the man, right? Because no, most women today are delusional, and they don't understand what they're doing is not conducive to a healthy relationships. This is why a lot of relationship fails. Right? This is why a lot of relationships out there, guys are fighting with their significant others, right? Not understanding that there's no point trying to reason with her. There's no point try to debate her. There's no point trying to persuade her because she won't listen to you. Because she won't listen to you. That's why she's delusional, right? And she can't comprehend what you're saying, right? You have to understand that a guy's mindset, the guy's brain is hardwired a certain way. Like I said many times, we're based on logic and reasons. We're problem solvers, right? We like to solve problems, right? But unfortunately, when a woman's mind is shot, there's no point in solving that problem, right? You can't solve them. That's the only one way to solve that problem is get away from her. Get yourself in a stable household, stable ground, right? Until everything blow off. That's it. Until steam blow off, move. Get out of that area, right? Get out of her presence. Because she's not going to understand what you're coming from. Most women today are clueless. They're delusional. Why do you think a lot of them don't understand why guys are not approaching them? They will never understand why guys are not approaching them. Even though we're saying the same thing over and over, it's because women delusional. Women are not a raw deal. Women have bad attitude. They still don't understand that, right? You tell them a straightforward answer. How basic can you be? How simplistic can you be? This is the reason why guys are not dating you, because you're argumentative, because you're combative. And they still won't understand that. They won't grasp that concept. Right? Like in the Bible, I got from... It's in the Bible, a verse. I forgot where it's from. It said that a man's wickedness... A better man's wickedness is better, or something like it's something about men's wickedness. No matter how much wicked a men are, is better than all the good things women can do, right? No matter what women can do, right? This woman can always instill some kind of wickedness in her, right? That means a guy could be wicked, but it's not comparable to a woman's goodness, right? It's in the Bible. I forgot what it's from. But anyway, it shows you because of that, because how women are ingrained, there's no point of trying to persuade her because she's not gonna get it. She's never gonna get it. She will never understand how a guy's mind works. Right? If you're gonna explain something to a girls about why guys behave this way, why guys like things a certain order, why guys like this and that, right? She thinks she's gonna know, but now, goodness to greatness, that she's not gonna know anything, right? Most women are clueless what guys want, right? So all these bickering and arguing with women is pointless. Women are ingrained to be wicked. This isn't the Most High. The Most High says it's in the Bible. You know? It's in both. It's in whatever religion you want. Yeah, it says all this stuff about women. I'm not saying this in a bad way to demean women, to put women down or anything, or to disparage women. But I'm coming from the biblical standpoint. There's no point, and not in that from first-hand accounts of all my experiences trying to talk with women. You see, all of them are very combative to me, and they argue. And no matter how simplistic you put things in words, they still try to understand what you're saying, because in their mind things are going. You tell them one thing, right? It goes 100 miles per hour. They're thinking of multiple other things, right? And that's what I need to understand. There's no point of arguing with them. Just leave them alone. They're not hardwired to understand what guys are talking about. They're not hardwired to understand logic and reasonings, right? They're just not like that. And to be confrontational with a woman is very bad news. That's why I believe that they make all these laws more in favor with the women, right? Because they, I guess, to appease them or something like that. Because they don't want to take the action of a woman when you know the whole score. There's nothing more something than a woman scoring or something like that. A woman scoring is very detrimental. The way they score, right? Why do you think in Hinduism the god of destruction is Shiva, a woman god, right? Why do you think it's a woman, right? The god of destructions. Because most women out there. I don't say all of them, because for the sake of not giving myself a strike. I don't say all of them, but why do you think all these women are considered as agent of chaos, right? Agent of chaos, the whore of Babylon, Ishtar, and all that stuff is always present women in this not negative, but in this fierce life form, right? Like evil, mean, right? Because when women don't have this grasp of concept of logic and morals, they could be very mean. They could be very destructive. They could be very destructive to a man's life. So you need to pick a woman strategically. As a man, when you choose a woman, you just don't choose any woman. You don't choose a woman to have a high body count. With those, what does that mean? What are those indicators? Those indicators, that means she's not stable in the mindset. A stable woman, a righteous woman, or if there's such thing of a righteous woman, a stable woman is a woman without a high body counts, right? Why do you think guys like a woman that's a virgin? That means she's not tainted. She's not tarnished. When a woman have a high body count, she's tainted. That means she's coming a lot of psychological problems. That means she won't listen to you. She'll argue with you, and she'll do all this bad stuff to put you down, right? So no matter how much you're gonna reason with her, she's not gonna understand what she is, what you try to say, right? No matter what you try to say to her, she will never grasp the concept. She will never understand you. She won't even know what you're talking about. That's why you have to repeat things to a woman several times for them to understand. And even though you repeat stuff, she's still gonna do it. Because most women today, most modern women are defiant. If anything, they're more defiant than men, right? They're repeated offenders. Most of these women, modern women, right? So to wrap things up, right? To wrap things up, women today are not worth in your time, not worth your battle, right? Not worth of of trying to persuade them, not worth of you trying to tell them logic and reason, because these women are not logical and reasonable about what you try to say. When you try to tell them the truth, they hate you, they berate you, they bash you down, saying you're a woman hater. But these are facts. These speaking from factual evidence that women are naturally hardwired not to understand certain things, right? And they're gonna say all this kind of stuff. But on that note, guys, thanks for listening. If you like the video, like the video. I drop videos daily. And on that note, guys, as always, peace and blessings.